Hello everyone and welcome back to the Australian Esports High School League Term 3 for Rocket League. I'm Mendrix and joining me for the first time is zenulous. Zenulous, do I call you Zen? Do I call you zenulous? What are we feeling?
I'll go for Zen. The triple syllable zenulous is too much.
It's too
Hello.
much? Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
too much. We'll go with Zen. Hopefully people don't get confused, but you know what? You're pretty much a goat as is in the Australian
Oh my
scene
god, my
and the
heart.
oceanic scene.
My heart.
I'm really excited to cast with you today and really pick your brain in terms of what the players are doing, what they should do better. But that being said, first up on the agenda is going to be the BDC Blazers up against ASC, and pretty exciting stuff with that there. What are you expecting to see from these teams?
Yeah, we've just had inside info that I think ASC has a GC on their team, so we should be seeing
Ooh.
some really cool mechanical plays coming out.
Some cool stuff
But
coming
mostly we're
through.
looking for some good structural players coming out from both teams.
Oh, I love that sort of stuff there. But speaking of structural, the structure that supports the league, the AEL, and of course these teams, which is of course going to be our sponsors that need to be thanked, need to have their shout out. And first up to the plate is going to be AGON by AOC, the gaming monitor partner who provides the best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And of course, Indomie, the noodle partner made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie meringue will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of our flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. And I think we're pretty much ready to jump into the action very shortly. So we're going to move into it. And yeah, teams are ready. The players are jumping into it. It's going to be Galacton Crossbones up against Nom's Massbird and Land. That's a quick one right there.
That was real quick. Just a quick whiff off the corner from Galacton. Yeah, I think we know what GC is. He was quick on that. Noms.
He saw it, capitalized immediately on that situation. But hopefully BDC can bring something to the table here. They are going to be doing the man down meta. They are going to be a player down. But we'll see how that plays out and see how that plays out and can make it work. ASC, of course, big advantage off the bad Noms. Jumps in.
Oh.
Isn't going to find the angle, though.
Yeah, off the bar. We're already seeing a quick miss from him, but yeah, unfortunately it has to be a 2v3 here. Maybe blue team can win with the power of friendship.
Power of friendship. Yeah, it's true,
yeah,
right?
Power of friendship, rainbows, yeah.
The heart of the cards.
Of course.
Yeah, all that big stuff. Oh, well, looking at it, this whole is going to continue to play out now. Nomps is showing us that GC prowess, although I think maybe you can give us a little bit. You know what? Is it Nomps who's the GC? Or...
Yeah, it's pretty evident to me Nomps is our GC, yeah.
I mean, he's going for a flip reset. It's kind of obvious when you're looking at it. Speaking of which, good pass. Gets Massbird in there as well. And you know what? I'm giving you permission to be a bit critical of Nomps, okay, Zen? I want you to give us the full outlay here.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty difficult in the first minute. He's already pulled out mechanics that these guys are a good 1,000 hours behind on. He's wave dashing, his recoveries are just quick. It's really tough to criticize someone who's probably going to single-handedly just win his team in the series. Oh, here we go. Oh,
he was the triple! Alright, was that on, did he miss, or was that on purpose? That's okay, like that.
Yeah, miss finish, but
yeah.
He's gonna have to try again, I think. He's gonna have to give it another go.
No. Alright,
it's looking like a rough one.
Give them a chance, alright? I want you to just go AFK for like 2 minutes, see how Galacton Crossbones goes against Mass and Light. See how that one plays out, but to be honest, it is a bit of a treat, of course, to see a GC flex a little bit with the freestyle play.
Oh, here we go, another one.
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, what a scoop! No follow-up though. What's the same? It's the 1-4-2 back strategy.
I like how you're immediately going, all right, I'm impressed, and then be like, wait a second, I'm not that impressed. What is this? You know, what is going on here?
I will say, no, I'm genuinely impressed. Those mechanics, in terms of the solo players, are even further ahead of some rank X's. It's he's got really good control of the ball when he's got time and space in the air. Oh, but he's okay. Maybe he's an aerial exclusive kind of player.
Pretty much 1v1 player.
Yeah, maybe. It's
good defense there coming across. Mass now, pushing that one forward. That's going in.
Oh, it's looking like a wash here, mate.
Just immediately knows the angle, immediately knows what needs to be done. Do you have any advice here for BDC?
Yeah, I mean, BDC, they're just... It's already pretty tragic with the lacking one player, but I mean, just structurally, they're not coming together. It's not really feeding off each other in terms of their spacing. Usually, if you're in a 2v3, you want to be focusing a lot more on just trying to control the field as best you can. Of course, missing a player is not the best circumstance to have, but you can always try and control boosts. You can always try and do things off the ball like go bump. But we're just not seeing it from BDC at the moment. They're doing a lot of what Noms is trying to do, which is just play the ball in the air.
I feel
yeah,
like
style.
Just style right now. He's all style as Mass comes in for the finish there as well. As you can see, Noms there taking it nice and high. Will be stopped by Galacton, but it's going to be a bit of a soft touch, and of course sets things up for AOC to continue to push that lead a little bit further. 2 minutes and 10 seconds in now. Like I said, BDC maybe perhaps you mentioned just need to control that boost, control that field, good spacing, rise to the occasion. Whenever Noms does decide to go in the air, you don't want to let him style. Just get in his face.
I mean, can we count this as a loss for ASC if they concede a goal?
Yeah, I would. I mean,
I feel that's a mental loss.
Look at it, like it will. We'll put it like this: like if they concede a goal, we'll say that in spirit they lost, but of course on the scoreboard we need the proper scores to reflect how it needs to be.
I think the power of friendship and rainbows actually outweighs the scoreboard. my fruitful opinion.
Winning is not everything, okay?
Friendship,
power of friendship is all that matters.
It's the AEL. We're all about that here.
All about the friendship, the fun. To be honest, it's probably it is a good experience as well, just to see what Nunts is capable of. I mean, sometimes the Dunning-Kruger effect sets in Rocket League. You think you're pretty hot. Think you're pretty fly.
Yeah, until he reaches the next GC on some other team and he gets shown up. Yeah.
Like, there's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger fish.
We can chalk this down to a bit of a warm-up for AOC though.
True.
Because they are starting to pick it up a bit in terms of getting some better challenges going. Of course.
It's true. I mean, we've got, now? Minute 30, minute 40. No goals have actually come through. Nops trying here. But, Galacton, again, simple, Yeah, it's stylish, but it's very simple for Galacton just to go, you know what? I'm going to get myself in the right angle, the right position. And when the ball comes in, I will be there to make sure it doesn't go through the goal.
Yeah, Nob's probably post a couple clips on TikTok. He's pulling out a lot of suave mechanics right now.
He's getting ready, right?
Yeah, he's ramping up.
This is going straight on X, Threads.
Yeah.
What are the kids doing these days besides TikTok?
I don't know, man. I feel like an onk. I'm onk. I've got no idea. Oh, it's another goal, man.
The dying seconds there, Notts manages to find it there. You know what? Not as fancy as we've been expecting, but definitely effective coming across.
Yeah, I mean, on the bright side for ASC, you watch the game, you watch how it's gone. It really just has been a spearheaded attack from Nomps, and it's just been one guy. It feels like. Yeah, the rest of his team, they'll hang back, they'll wait for him to make his play and maybe follow up. But I mean, 4 goals from Nomps. It's really a one-man show right now.
It's a legitimate strategy, but it clearly shows in the score there. 950 for Nonce, the MVP of this game. But of course, we still have a few more games to go through as well. It is going to be a best of 5, so maybe there's an opportunity for BDC to bring something back if they can really show us something special. Look, I understand it's probably not going to be the case, but BDC, I'm rooting for you. The caster bias, you've got the caster bias coming through there.
Yeah, we're all about sunshine and rainbows here. Yeah, look, there's no shame in the approach from ASC. You got a player that good on your team, you want to build around him. But bright side for BDC, if they can really clean up a couple of their challenges, they do stand a good chance, because once Nomps is maybe out of the picture, maybe bumped, maybe he's run out of boost, they can work around that. They can make it more of a 2v2, maybe a 2.5 versus 2.
Yeah, 100%. I think it is something like that as well. Maybe Notts can, perhaps just give us a little bit of a grandstand and say, you know what, I'm going to sit back on the side here, let these guys jump in and let them do their thing.
Absolutely. But here we go. Game 2. Will we see some more out of BDC? I hope so.
I want to. I want to see a bit more from BDC here. I want them to just do things a little bit there. Just sort of give us some smart plays here. I think they do actually. I think they've been listening. They're controlling space right now. They're not pushing the ball. Like if they push the ball out, they go, you know what? If we're not going to be able to get there in time, we sit back, we wait for ASC to come back to us again, and things have already slowed down quite dramatically here. I feel like, you know, especially considering Nomps got a goal in the first 3 seconds just before.
Yeah, they've adapted. There's also a good chance that Nomps has sort of hit the brakes a bit in terms of scoring. It happens just subconsciously sometimes. You'll be scoring so much on your opponent where you just can't help yourself but just kind of slow down. Like you get a bit too comfortable.
There.
Yeah, I mean, we just come to expect that now, don't we? It's something special.
We're just like, yeah, it's musty.
Oh, yes.
Is what it is.
Is what it is. Puts a simple one after he's missed it.
Yeah, it was well light there. Had a bit of a stab at it as well.
He really just had to flex there. He could have just shot it in, but he waits for the guy to come back around net, and then he puts it around him.
These
Disrespect.
Just these little things. Little things. No, Nunt's there. Manages to get in the corner. Beats most of the players there, but no one's available to take advantage of that center. Galacta now with an opportunity here. Tries to get a bit of an air dribble there, but like you said, the boost ran out.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another one.
The overextension. I feel like we should be like Noms. That should have been a little bit more stylish.
Yeah, it's a bit off-center. It's a bit off-center from the middle goal. Yeah, it's not quite meeting aesthetic criteria.
Yeah, I feel like the ball sort of exploded into a pinata and like just candy flying everywhere. I
actually don't rate his goal explosion. We're just actively hating.
What's your favorite goal explosion at this current setup? Oh, opportunity.
Hang on.
No.
There's an opportunity. They've got a minute and a half without going down 5. We could be in for a pretty good game unless Nonce just rips this in. Oh.
I think it was 3 flip resets.
Yeah, he's going for the triple.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
He didn't get the third contact at the end. We'll count that as 2.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Can I get some adjudication going?
Yeah, you know what? We should have seen it flip another 7 times. Let's be honest, okay?
Yeah, if he's gonna go the full length, he may as well go for 7.
Yeah.
Why stop at 3?
Well, that's the caster's challenge to you, Noms. We expect to see. Is that just a double tap? Oh. That's unfortunate. So yeah, we expect to see a 7 flip reset chain. Okay. That's
Yeah. If we can't see a quad by the end of the series, we're gonna count this as a loss.
We're not doing that. I think.
No, we're gonna be.
In the background is quietly going. That's just. We're getting the messages right now. That's not happening, casters. That is.
Yeah, I'm on first warning.
It's like, this is your first cast, Zen. Like, calm down. Oh, okay.
That's another one. Oh, it's like a wash. I'm really hoping Blue Team can try and whip out some demos maybe on this guy.
You know what? I'm
if
down
BDC
for it.
can experiment, I think some demos could really shake up the game.
Looking for what? Let's say, let's get 2 demos. 2 demos this game. I reckon that'd be fun.
Because like you're a man down, you may as well just send one guy to just purely chase knobs.
Well, true, and to be honest, it probably would be a legitimate strategy.
At this point in time, yeah, absolutely.
Well, Light will
Knobs
bring it up
is
nice
just
and
tearing
high.
it up.
Bring it back down. Crossbones is there, unable to get the touch necessary. Okay, no,
Well,
that was an open net, Noms. Noms, that was open. Noms.
Knobs, I'm worried. He's a bit too comfortable with series. It could be a reverse sweep on the cards.
He's just like, all right, fine. Let me just show you how it's done. Okay, fair enough. That was pretty. That was very pretty. Come on, Zen. Look at this.
Yeah, he's gone for he always gets such an incredible scoop on the ball when he goes to that musty or that reset. Like some of his pops are just nuts.
Good stuff from Noms there. We have to give it to him.
We're
We're being
cut
very critical with his mistakes, but at the same time, when we see a beautiful play, we have to take it. That one, you know, effective but not beautiful.
No, I actually do rate the challenge. He's defender just hasn't come from goal side. He's come from the wall, and it's just 50 straight into his net. Nomps, he's got a keen eye for this. He knows. He knows what's up.
He knows the way that 50 was. That wasn't a 50 at all. That was a 98.
He might also be the only player in this lobby who can speed flip, so he's just beating everyone to every kickoff.
Oh, it's crazy how that's the thing. Well, bring it up down. I think he lost control there a little bit, which happens, right? It happens.
Yeah, to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. But then, he just scoops it back up anyway. Oh.
Alright, well, Galacta now will choose
bullying
to not
Galacta
go
in the
for
corner.
it. It's going to be left for light. Back in the air now. Galacta shoots it downfield. Deep ball. Mass. That's it. Lets it in.
It's happened. It's happened.
There we go. BDC
Lovely
on the
stuff.
board.
And this is what I'm saying, you know, if you're running a spearheaded Numps one-man show, and the rest of your team isn't quite matching, you can have stuff like that happen. You know, you can have an own goal happen.
There's always one, Zen. I think we know this always happens. Even in the highest of play, eventually, an own goal will pop through. Not a matter of if, but when.
But there is hope.
Oh!
Such
Back
a
to back.
peeking through. Peeking through.
Look at this.
Lovely.
Crossbones.
That's what I'm saying. Numps out of the picture in the midfield, both of his teammates on defense. There are things that BDC can exploit.
Well, you know what? This 6-2 tall order. Oh, yeah,
That's
7-2 now. You just immediately, both of us are just immediately deflated. Like, no. This. I was gonna say it's a tall order, highly unlikely, but possible, right? It was sort of the feeling that I want to put onto this, and unfortunately, that's not going to be the case.
Yeah, one step forward, one step back. Could this be it though?
Well, we'll see how we go
It's
now.
a follow-up.
Crossbones wants to go through it. Noms.
Always been faked.
Puts it in the air, but a bit too high. It's gonna, of course, not clear the crossbar. Knobs down once again, looking for a double. Isn't gonna find it. It's gonna be set up for Mass, who swing and a miss. Galacta now tries to get there, but like you said, Knobs is just too quick to the ball.
Yeah, he's playing the man. He's playing the field. He's controlling the boost really well. He's
cross. That's
whenever
it.
his team needs him.
This is, that's what you do. You find a way to make the god bleed, right? That's what you need to do in these situations.
That's it, and they have. You know, game 2, marked improvement over game 1. They've gotten on the board.
Okay, I know that was the goal there, Noms, but I know you were going for a ground pinch there. That was supposed to be a ground pinch, wasn't it?
Yeah, we know. So you can't fool us casters. We know. We may be unk, but we know.
Understand.
We always know.
We may be, like you said, we may be unk. Unk, that's a new
exactly
one for
on.
me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Unk.
Unk, yeah, that's new for me.
Unk's new. Oh, okay.
How old is it?
You've never been called uncle?
I've been called uncle, but never an unk.
Yeah, that's. See, I get called unk now, so that's how I know. At the ripe age of 23, I'm already an uncle.
Oh my god! Don't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I'm 35. This is making me.
Yeah, see,
making me feel my age. I'm a granddaddy. I'm not
I'm uncle.
I'm a great granddaddy.
I wouldn't go there yet. You don't look 35.
Oh, thank you. I'll take what I can get.
You're alright. Yeah.
It's the lighting. I've done an amazing job of the lighting here with the camera.
That's incredible. I love your setup.
Why, thank you. You know what the trick is then? The trick.
Yeah.
Is to use a low quality camera so you can't see all the HD. That's the actual trick in this scenario. Otherwise, you need to use filters. Like low quality is a natural filter.
So you're telling me behind the camera is actually like a wrinkle bag? Is that what you're telling me right now?
It's just a potato.
Alright, okay. Thanks, Medrix.
You're very welcome, Seth. Alrighty,
Did just
well.
say we had 1,200 points on Momps from last game. It's nuts.
Big stuff coming through there. Numps allowed to style. Gonna take it back. Mass is gonna leave it for Numps. He's gonna. Okay, now you're just showing off. Alright, I mean, okay, you know what? You've been showing off this entire time there. But even I was like, oh, Cross is gonna. Oh my god, the fake.
Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal.
This is.
Oh
man. I felt that. I felt that. You feel.
In my soul. In my soul, I felt that one.
Oh. Well. Mass.
Hey,
now.
bit of strategy coming out.
Yep.
Kick off straight there, faked it. It's back to the corner, they got possession.
Nons gets it over the top, but either gonna hit the crossbar, tries to dive onto it, but
What's
it
happened?
will.
What happened? No! What happened?
Look,
There's no chance Crossbones just didn't want it.
Look, we don't talk about these things. We just we talk about Nons. That's what we talk about.
No. Oh, there's another open net. Nothing's missed. There's a chance this game. There could be hope here for Team Sunshine and Rainbow's BDC.
Yeah, it's only one goal in 1 minute. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, okay.
I casted a curse them. I apologize.
Yeah, I'd stop talking right now. Faulty. Alright.
Oh, well, nice.
You got your buy set up.
There we go. Look at that. That was very simple. Very nice. Textbook double.
You just can't. There's no fault with Nubs. You know, he can take the ball off his team. He can do whatever he wants. It's gonna be a goal at the end of the day.
Should we start like throwing in Blue Lock references and just being like, he's like the king of hills, but he's king of wheels?
He's the king of wheels, yeah.
Oh!
Oh, it's another goal.
Another slight moment there. Light, though, is the one able to clean up after the slight mess.
Oh, his shot dribbling is too good.
Too much.
Too much. Defenders can't do anything about it.
But 3-0 now, BDC. Look, you know, I want to give it to BDC, right? Like they've stuck it out. They've had the player. They're a player down. They're clearly versing someone who, let's just face it, is better. And they're bravely standing their ground, and they're continuing to do this with
Exactly right.
You know, we've basically without a complaint. They've been fantastic in chat with everything they've been doing. So, props to BDC in this scenario here. And understanding the situation.
Yes, I was about to mention.
And hopefully yeah, sorry, you can say it, Zen.
No, it will pay them dividends in the weeks to come.
Yeah.
In the upcoming matches, because once they do get the third player, alright, they've got strong mental fortitude, alright? They don't give up. That's really important. It is far more important than most people would expect in a game like Rocket League.
I think it's very important in all games, right? Like, I mean, it's definitely a thing. I know for a fact with my little forays, as you like to say, my little endeavors and journeys into the queues, playing
into
solo.
The queues.
Yeah, you definitely have a lot of what if saves being spammed at every moment and every opportunity.
Oh, plenty.
And you're just kind of like, come on, guys. I think it's funny when it's like clearly it is a good save and they still spam it. You're like, come on, guys, like don't ruin the what a save, okay? Like you need to use it appropriately.
It's infamous. It's infamous now.
It is.
It's almost a good chance for Galactic, actually.
Actually,
they're getting far more runaways this game than the past two, for sure.
I want to ask your opinion. Saying this is Rocket League when a very weird situation occurs. Is that toxic, or would you just say no, that's fair?
Depends on the scenario. If it turns into a goal for one of the teams, and it's just off of some, 1 in a million chance of just something weird happening, yeah, I'd classify it as tox. But
really? Even if it's just like it's like I feel like this is Rocket League in the sense of solo queue is like, or like solo queue, like in just general queue is like, oh, sometimes these things happen.
Yeah, no, if it's a crazy pinch, then someone spams, this is Rocket League, and yeah, you gotta sort of take it on the chin.
Yeah.
But you know, if you hit a triple fake on the other team and they concede, yeah, I'd say that's pretty trash. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
trashy.
yeah, 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 yeah. If that happens, then you're just like, no, 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 no. Like,
Yeah.
then you say it. I'm just saying, like, it's like a one in a million pinch, or like some crazy thing happens and bam.
Yeah, you gotta
lose him.
respect it.
Yeah.
You gotta respect it.
I think that's fair. Well, speaking of respect, Light gets another one. This is good. We want to see a bit more points on Light and Massbird here. We don't want Noms to be hugging all of the limelight.
Of course. You got every team that has one star player always has a supporting crew. And Massbird and Light are doing that.
Were you the star players then, or were you the supporting crew?
I don't think I've ever been a star player in my life, Mendrix. I'm quite happy to be the pick crew for my team, alright? Like, someone's gonna do it.
Less stress, right?
Less stress. No one's expecting me to hit a triple reset against, some of the best players in the world.
Yep,
So,
yep. That's true, right?
Yeah.
Hitting a triple reset is, obviously when you're just doing it in free play, it's easy, but against players that are willing to meet you at your level, it's a much harder task.
Yeah, against
BDC
defenders,
on
it's
the
much
board
harder.
here as well, which is looking pretty good in that sort of sense there. Nice little pick up there from Galactan. Able to find that 50-50 pinch. Crossbones gets another one back. You know,
Is
crazy
this the
things
Yankees of a
happen.
comeback? Is this the Yankees of a comeback?
It's a reverse sweep. It's happening.
It's happening, man.
Good stuff.
I'm so
there.
excited to see this. There's
do you
actually
feel-
time for it too.
How do you feel about that goal explosion? The Twin Dragons. A bit of
Twin
a use-
Dragons? Classic. It's an absolute classic. It's a
classic.
grail, I'd say.
That's a grail? Fair enough.
It's a grail of the Rocket League scene. Oh, no boost is a goal.
Yep,
Save.
Crossbones gets there.
Oh, they're on top of it.
The right amount of pepper on the jump to be able to knock that to a safety of the corner. Crossbones will
lovely.
be there again. But I think we're ultimately going to see what's going to be, of course, the defeat of BDC here. I think that was no surprise to everyone here. The player down, the capabilities of Noms.
It was well fought. It was valiant. Just outmatched, unfortunately.
To their
And the player
credit.
down.
Yeah. Oh, Noms knows. That's like you said, a couple extra 1,000 hours there. Just a good response when jumping off the wall, finding the right position.
Yeah, I mean, just an offensive masterclass. He's put on probably like 30 plus shots this series in 3 games. Yeah, that's insane stats.
And
Like, can we get do we have a number of his final goals?
No, we're well, you know, we've got a bit of a budget here, then. All right, there's
Okay,
there's
yeah,
certain
alright.
things we can do. To be honest, I feel like probably I'll just put a rough estimate. I'd say what 12. That feels better.
12 goals in series. He's got like a 3 rating. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I would throw that into place there. I'd throw that in there. Look, you know, again, I think the story sort of is pretty straightforward, that one here. Of course, ASE, very strong, showing us what they got there. That Nobs, definitely a force to be reckoned with here. But BDC, absolutely classy. Jumping in with the player down, playing that one out. Really, really love that stuff there. Anything you want to add, Zen, before we go to a quick break?
Yeah, not much to add from me. It was just an unfortunate situation for 2 very good teams. ASC, they look like a top contender for the Div 2, and BDC, we'll see some more from them hopefully in the upcoming matches.
Love it there. Well, guys, we still have plenty of Rocket League action coming that way. Of course, that was Division 2. Next up will be 2 Division 1 games, which will, of course, will give us a bit more fast-paced action, so please do not go anywhere. And we have returned with the Australian Esports High School League 3, Term 3 for Rocket League. Mendrix is here. I am with Zen. Things are going crazy. I'm excited because it's Launceston College, okay? Launceston College against Launceston College. It's going to be VRL versus, let me just make sure, MJRL, is that right? Just make sure we got the names right. No, MRLJ. MRLJ.
Yeah, I was about to say, come on, get together, Mendrix.
I don't have it together. I'm so excited. It's bragging rights, Zen. It's bragging rights.
Everyone gets bragging rights on this.
Bragging rights. It's gonna be good. Both these teams, of course, have got some pretty good stuff. We've seen McMinney before. We've seen Vortex on the screen. We've seen Rockets and Silent Spo as well. All these players have had fantastic opportunities to show what they can do, and I'm excited for us to jump into it. I think the teams are just about ready to get into it as well.
Fantastic. We should be ready to go. I think they're joining now.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful things there. Everything is good on this. Everything is well. Obviously, this is going to be a more high-paced, octane action match coming through here in Division 1. Bring a lot to the table there. Of course, got Sinners as well as Messi strutting their stuff here on the VRL side. But again, both of these teams are from the same college, the same school, Launceston. Let's see what they can bring to the table here, because of course, the result of this is probably going to be discussed about at lunch for the next week. You don't want to be the one that came out short.
Yeah, there will be no taking on the chin this series. It's already off to a pretty fast start. Messi on the board.
Yeah, bringing stuff up there. Nice little flick will bring it over the top. Finds the angle for the finish as well. Nice and quick recovery. Good stuff coming through there. Is there anything special from that you want to, the little intricacies that I miss, Zen? I want you to really bring that out in this game.
Yeah, since it is Div 1, I'm really looking for structure. I'm always about structure. Rotations. If you got good spacing with all three of your teammates, just someone on defense, someone up front to sort of put on a challenge, and someone to follow up. That's always a recipe for success. We are seeing some really good beats coming out from VRL. So hopefully MLJ. I've got to start adjusting his team.
It's not so easy when it's you that has to do it, right?
Yeah, right.
VRL versus MRLJ. Look at it, it's definitely something I'm looking to. I mean, when you're talking about structure here, you're just talking about controlling the field, right? Ooh, that's
yes, absolutely. We want people in different zones, and yeah, I mean VRL. I'm watching them. They've got really good spacing between their players. All of them have a role to play at each given point in the game, and yeah, they're just following each other beautifully. MRLJ has some catching up to do, I think, in terms of just spacing themselves.
That's good to point out, that idea of the structure actually playing a very strong role there to get the goals. As we say that, though, bit of a misstep. Silent Spo's able to find a bit of a gap there into the defense of VRL and managed to push that one through.
Yeah, I mean, all about structure. The reason why you have structure is, from the last game we had on stream, if you don't have everyone on point playing at the mechanical best and scoring crazy solo players, you want something to fall back on. You want a good game plan that will work even when all your players aren't individually at their best.
Yep.
And we're seeing it come out really well here from Blue. They're challenging for each other. They're all following each other up. And honestly, it's looking like a really well-paced team.
Oh, McMinney now tried to grab the ball there. Vortex scoots for a shot there, but it's just wide. Mr. Ruckus now up in the air there, has control. We'll pass to McMinney, but Sinners in position there, holding that structure, I believe, that you were discussing before.
You could swear VRL have played a couple tournaments together. These guys are coming together really, really nicely. I'm sure maybe it's a warm-up session for MRLJ, but we got plenty of the series to go for that.
Vortex goes for a nice little touch there. Perhaps set up through. We'll push it across there. It's going to be a long ball, but Silence. But that's an unfortunate touch.
I almost missed that one too. He's locked out of the double tap off the post, this one.
Yeah, Messi very quickly recognizes it as well.
Yep.
Stylish double touch will push that lead a little bit further here for VRL 4-1. 2 minutes and 40 seconds though. It's enough time to play with to, you know, sort of feel out your opponent. You can look at it and say, right, we're down by 3. It's possible to get that. Oh my god, Vortex. That was a bit disgusting.
Yeah, you gotta feel that, but I mean, this ceiling pinch from Messi into the crossplay from Vortex, it's just too good. They are stringing together passes really well. It's hard to find any real holes here to exploit on VRL.
But like you said, bit of a warm-up match, right?
Of course, yes.
That's why it is a best-of-5 series. We have had seen scenarios where teams look very dominant in Division 1, and after a game or two, the series starts to settle. You get a feel for what your opponent's bringing to the table, and you start coming up with countermeasures. McMini now, nice little hit in the air. It's gonna be good.
That's a strike. Lovely play there. And much in the same way, you know, when you're not feeling at your best, you rely on structure. It can go the reverse way too. You can have people just start to absolutely pop off individually, and then structure becomes more of a thing of the past for you. And yeah, we're seeing some really good shots coming out now from MLJ.
Messi will be challenged by Ruckus. That's going to come down. Vortex now wants some control, but Mr. Ruckus is once again will mess with that play. Vortex is going to go for a backboard pinch. Push that one out. Maybe an opportunity for VRL as they bring it up, but will be found and knocked and cleared.
Yeah, well, this could be another one. You're looking at a war of individual mechanics versus holistic team structure. MRLJ really relying on each other to cover for any really good plays that VRL pop off with. Seeing a lot of strong hits, a lot of really strong pinches coming out from VRL, trying to sort of throw off the spacing from MRLJ.
That was a tough save there. Silence Bird did pretty well to sort of try and find the position, but of course the angle just too strong.
Super tough.
So that, Sinners will stop that one from going in. Vortex now creating an opportunity. No one's
our third man Sinners.
Yeah. So I mean, looking at everything that we've got there as well with these sort of plays, would you say there is a little bit of a sense of urgency that isn't there for some of them, where maybe they're not jumping on every single opportunity they should, or that is just part of the structure? Sometimes you can't get there.
Because VRL has such an advantage in terms of maybe experience with their structure, like they look really comfortable on the field right now in terms of controlling it and spacing their players out. They're getting a lot of time to make these solo plays happen.
Yeah.
So you'll see Vortex make a first touch off the floor, go for a bit of an air dribble. You see a lot of passing come through where they try and make space for each other to eventually get that solo play going.
Yeah.
But right now, MRLJ they're kind of struggling in terms of like spacing each other, trying to cover the field. And they're getting caught off guard really heavy with a lot of the pinches that VRL are throwing their way.
I feel like VRL is starting to steal the boost away as well now, so that game of attrition is coming into it. So there's Gab grabs their corner boost again as well, that 100% pad just stolen away. 6-2, 10 seconds left here. It's pretty clear he's going to walk away with game 1. And if you've got any advice here for MRLJ to sort of bring it back against VRL, what would you be throwing at their faces? Be offensive about it.
Be offensive about it, you reckon?
No, not that offensive. You know what I mean? Like this is good advice. Take it now. That's what I mean. That's
take it from Ankh.
Yeah.
Look, they're just looking flustered right now. MRLJ, they're really struggling to sort of keep up the speed with what VRL are throwing their way. A lot of pinches are just going over their head. They're struggling to even just put on challenges for a lot of the solo players that, you know, Vortex, for example, is putting on. What they should be doing realistically is play a bit further back, so they're a bit less caught off guard by the offense.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
Also, just trying to control the boost a bit more, trying to get a bit more demo heavy. VRL are looking far too comfortable on the field right now, and they could be using a lot more demos to try and even up what they lack in coordinated structure.
Fair enough there. So basically just, line back a little bit, but obviously when it comes to those challenges, be aggressive to get some bump play in there.
Of course, you play the receive for a lot of these things.
Fair enough. Well, let's see if this allows him to do that. The kickoff comes through. Vortex, very quick flick there, will be easily handled there by a two-player commit. Mr. Ruckus will follow through once again to keep that ball out of the net. It's up high now, a bit tough, but I think they're finally going to find a bit of a clear. Oh, maybe I cast a curse then.
It's starting to feel like a bit of a David versus Goliath kind of matchup. VRL just looking far too structured to keep up with. But if MRLJ could hold on, starts to try and fight back a bit of their bit of pressure on their end of the field and start building some in the VRL half, we could be looking at a very different game.
Finally. 40 seconds. It feels like finally, because I feel there's been a lot of very good saves that have come across from MRLJ there, but VRL just piling on the pressure, strike after strike, finally managed to convert here. And even though there's still 4 minutes and 20 seconds left there, it kind of felt like they were running a very quick sprint.
Yeah, you're looking to try and slow it down when you're on defense if you're MRLJ. This VRL team is a team that thrives off that pace. The faster the players, they know that they can keep up, and even more so now that they can see that the other team, Orange team, is not keeping up the pace too well when things get too quick.
We'll see how this all pans out. Sinners now slows it down in the corner here. Silence Mode tries to leap on it, but isn't able to get the car around the ball. Vortex now up in the air. It's in center field. I feel some of the players there just didn't have the right position. Vortex with a real opportunity now, but I was going to say, that looked like I was going wide, but Vortex knew better.
It's unfortunate. They were starting to build some good pressure in the other team's corner, and just a couple of double commits on defense, and net's just open.
Okay, it looks open, but Vortex actually shot that around the player. They knew that the angle needed to be a bit right towards that top right hand side, because there was a defender from MRLJ. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but someone was there to try and intercept the shot, but Vortex wisely was able to shoot it a little bit softer than expected, and just being able to recognize that moment, you can tell some pretty on-point plays here from VRL.
Yep, that's kind of the theme for this team right now. They're just on point. If they keep on threading the needle like this, it's looking pretty dire for Orange here.
Well, 2 is not an impossible scoreline to bring it back from.
No, very doable. Very doable.
McMinney now is trying to get it into the center here. Sinners sees an opportunity. Doesn't go straight for the strike. We'll try to pass the Vortex. That will be read by MRLJ as they bring it back. McMinney now maybe an opportunity, but VRL also see what McMinney was thinking. Silence Mode decides to let Mr. Ruckus take the ball. This is a bit of a dangerous situation here for MRLJ. They're slowing it down in front of the goalpost. I don't like that. I don't feel like you would like that either, Zed.
Yeah, no, it's slowing it down is always the way. But they're also just completely boost starved. You watch that pressure segment for about 30 seconds from VRL. You had max one guy on MRLJ that had any boost at all.
Yeah.
They're just scrambling on this defensive half.
Yeah, the war of attrition, and VRL definitely seems to be coming out on top. Mr. Ruckus there, nice little wall pinch to push it up. Will force VRL to set things up a little bit differently with their structure. Coming across here and now, again, VRL controlling the ball. Good stuff there as well. Plenty of boosts on both sides here. MLJ are on the defensive foot here. Is that open net? That's open.
It's another one. They just can't string together any real clears at the moment. They're trying to control the ball desperately, but they're just getting challenged by a really well-structured team.
I think you can see a little bit of desperation come through as well, because all the players at the exact same time were like, all right, it's a clear. Go out, get the boost, get the boost, get the boost. But obviously it wasn't the best clear. Sinners was like, sweet, open net, thank you very much. And 4-0 now is a bit of a mountain to climb here for MRLJ if they're going to bring it back. McMinney Slows it down a little bit there. Not the best center. Mr. Ruckus might find an opportunity though.
Yeah, they're just getting outmatched right now in terms of the spread. Blue has so much boost control. It's just, yeah. You're scratching at it.
Yeah, you can see it right now as well immediately. Sinner's now using that advantage, will knock it on through. Messi tries to set up once again as well. Looks for, I think, maybe a bump, but just steals the boost right out of them as well again. That speed is coming on through there. Okay, I'm not liking too much of the structure from VRL. It seems a little bit disjaded here in the dying minute.
Yeah, nah, it's brutal. It's brutal. They are just better, faster, and stronger right now.
Let's see
any kind of resource that
oh, never mind.
Any kind of resource that MRLJ wants to grab, they're just faster to it. And that's the power of good structure.
Well, we have the ball now in the air. Vortex trying to bring it across here. Some members do have some boost available for them for MRL, so they should be able to defend it for the time being. But as you mentioned, VRL are quite happily scooping up and taking more of the resources around the map in the process. It's going to be passed on through to Sinners. Mr. Ruckus manages to find it before Vortex can get down. But 10 seconds left, or 5 seconds left actually, and for Neil, VRL looking solid.
Unstoppable force. Yeah, it's just better, faster, and stronger across the entire game. I really want to be seeing a lot more sort of cross clears, some really big bangs coming out from MRLJ. I've seen a lot of just trying to, you know, slow air dribble out of their corners. And it's just not working. They're just getting absolutely smothered.
Yeah, I feel if you feel comfortable enough to actually go for the air dribble, then yeah, by all means go for it. But it clearly is just not working out for them in this scenario here. Maybe what they need to do is just go for a bit more solid strikes. Obviously, I'm not saying give the ball away when you push it forward, but just look to sort of have a quicker play rather than control, because right now you are being out controlled.
The solid control, the control play is actually pretty viable. What they're missing is someone to actually create that space.
Gotcha.
So what you'll find in a lot of higher level Rocket League is when a team is stuck on defense, they will have people trying to push out, grab that mid boost away from the other team to try and grab back some of those boost resources. But they'll also try and demo any of the challenges coming in from the attacking side, so that you actually have that sort of space to make a play. Right now they're just missing step 1 and 2, which is getting that boost and also making that space. Because everyone here is mechanically pretty good, but you do need a couple of things to come together first.
No, I understand that. Well, we are jumping now into possibly might be the last game of the series here. VRL looking very strong and solid. And I get what you're saying now in that sort of sense, Reb. You know what? The control play is fine as long as you have the space and the resources to use it.
Yeah, you need to fight for it here. It's VRL team is very strong in terms of wrestling that space.
McMinney doing a good job there to keep the ball just away from that backboard. That's not what you want to see there.
Triple commit. Ooh.
VRL aren't going to capitalize on that advantage, but of course they're still going to continue to put the pressure on.
Yeah, the communication is just not quite coming through either from MRLJ. They're triple committing on challenges. They're just getting rinsed. They're almost rinsing themselves in terms of their boosts. They're using so many resources just to try and get to one challenge. They're using 3 players for one person's job.
That's a very key point there. McMinney, though, might be able to get it through. Just misses out. Silas tries to get in there, and it's... Yeah, tragic is definitely an apt word to describe this one.
The other
Mr.
end
Ruckus
too.
gets there as well. Woo! Things are heating up here. I feel like both of them can sort of feel the pressure. Alright, one wants to finalize the game. The other wants to put it down. Vortex doing a very nice job there with the flip resets to create a possible opportunity. But MRLJ holds in that scenario.
High octane gameplay is Div 1 at the AEL. Exciting stuff.
Be honest, how impressed are you? It's some pretty good stuff.
Pretty impressed by VRL right now. They are just controlling the field super well. There's always a solo play coming out. They always have the space to make those plays too. It feels like MRLJ wants to do the same thing as their counterpart, but they're just missing a couple steps to actually get there, because I'm sure they can do it in their twos games, but Breeze is a whole different beast, and Vortex is just... Yeah, he's popping.
Popping off. Vortex, nice little push there. As you can see, finds a good redirector from the double, and Mr. Ruckus McMinney just can't be in the right position to stop that one. That's a very nice put away. 1-0 now. Again, I think we said it before. You know, it's not unbeatable, but it starts to put the pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, I think an interesting conversation is how would Nomps go against this this VRL team?
Probably be a different scenario.
If you've got a spearheaded team, I reckon the structure coming out from VRL would actually... I reckon it looks like the top team in the league right now.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
They're looking very strong. Well, I mean, look,
wow.
as they get that on through there, I mean, we can have a look at this, right? We've got time for this. VRL gets one and put away there. They're close to the top. Would you be surprised if there was someone better? Because there is. Lakers Legends are currently on top. They have they're currently the undefeated team here. They've got all the wins.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'd be excited to see that matchup go down. I mean, there are some holes coming out from VRL, of course. Like, you know, mechanically, no one's perfect. There are a couple of critical misses coming out that aren't being punished from MRLJ.
Well, Zen, we hate perfection here, okay? You can always improve. There's no such thing as perfect.
Of course, of course. There are holes to exploit on either end.
Well, continuing with that one there. Oof. Silence bow. We'll be able to clear that one out relatively. Of course, it's just on the other side of the field. Vortex now wants to play with a little bit, but Ruckus will challenge.
Yeah, starting to see a couple more clean beats coming out from MRLJ. They're cleaning up the challenges a bit more. I haven't seen a triple commit for a while now. Is it too late, though?
Well, I mean, speaking of which, they've got 1 minute and 16 seconds to get themselves back on time. We'll see how that works. Messi now controlling it slowly. We'll push it up. Nice little touch on the side.
Desperate for that 100 boost.
Yeah. McMinney read that well. Was able to get the clear. Boost is just such a coveted resource.
This 100 boost, yeah. So, everyone's itching for it. I can see everyone driving over that big boost corner.
It's gonna come any second now, I swear.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's spawning. I swear it's only taken like 10 seconds ago.
Oh,
my speed coming out. Is there a goal? Oh, Vortex, he's on it. They just have all the raids. Anything MRLJ has wanted to do this series has just been clean red, dealt with, no dramas.
No stress there. 19 seconds left to get 2 goals to even this one up, and it's starting to look like that's going to not happen. Maybe an opportunity for Ruckus. Ruckus gets one. All right. Kickoff goal. Kickoff goal, Zen. What do you reckon?
It's not unheard of. It's not unheard of. We could be looking at a sick comeback here.
Ooh, very tough.
What are they going to pull out? What does McMinney have for us? It's a standard kickoff.
Do you just park the bus here if you're VRL? Oh, Vortex is skipping it up.
I reckon you just let them score for content.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a lovely
that's what we want. Oh,
it's a rough first touch.
No.
That is tragic. Oh.
Unfortunate ending there for
they had the setup.
MLRJ. But you know what? It's still, even though it may be a loss for Launceston College, it is also a win for Launceston College. And
of course,
VRL
there's no losers here.
Really showing us something special there. That was incredible. To be honest, I even saw we've got an extra chat there. There was definitely a bit of admiration from MRLJ coming across the VRL saying, damn, you guys have really upped the ante in terms of your gameplay. So, you know what? Great recognizes great.
Of course, I think both teams have a lot of potential here. What's impressive to me about VRL is their structure and the way they play the game. You can tell it's not just individual brilliance; it's something that they've actually worked on together.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it's through just personal experience or actively trying to drill their rotations, they've strung together something really nice. And you can see MRLJ wants to do the same thing. They just need a bit more time to get there.
Well, here at AEL, we're all about bringing the teams together. Obviously, like grassroots. I would love to see these players, of course, do something a little bit more professional. When of course they do transition away from high school, of course, there's the collegiate side of things as well that's available. But in the meantime, we still have some more Division 1 action coming your way. We'll be right back as we get that one set up for you. And we are back with the Australian Esports High School League, Term 3 for Rocket League. Got ourselves a fantastic Division 1 match coming your way. It's going to be Phoenix versus Clavers. Things looking pretty good there. These guys, again, Division 1. Is any names here pique your interest? Anything you've seen, perhaps, in six-mans, Zen?
I'm far too new and far too washed and far too old to know. I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Oh, how good. Well, these guys are all going to be doing some pretty good stuff here. I've seen a number of these names as well throughout the competition, and I'm pretty excited to see what they can bring to the table as well. It's going to be an interesting one here, SPCC versus PCC, but I think the teams are ready, and we should be jumping into the action shortly.
Exciting stuff. I can't wait for some crazy gameplay.
So crazy.
So crazy. That's how they call me.
4-second goal here. Deegan tried to get there.
He has flown past that. That is rough.
Look, these things happen. These things happen, right?
It's
first 4 seconds of the game, a little overzealous, a little excited.
Yeah.
Next
They got plenty of time to catch up.
And you know what? Perhaps it's just the hard mode. It needs to be done.
I mean, what should we expect to see, Mendrix, if you're an active caster of the scene?
An active caster of the scene here. Well,
yeah. What should we expect to see from these teams?
Look, Phoenix are definitely the favorites here. The Clavers haven't had the best run so far in the competition, whereas the Phoenix is basically tied second at this moment in time.
Oh, okay.
So we're expecting the Phoenixes to come out on top, and to be honest, having like one extra goal here probably is a bit of a foreshadowing of what may come through. But look, I am a connoisseur for the upset.
You're a connoisseur, are you?
I'm a connoisseur for the upset. I'm a connoisseur of many things, Zenulous. When you lived as long as I have, there's a lot of things that you begin to enjoy in life. Ice cream. It's a lot of ice cream. I really love my ice cream, Zen.
What flavor?
Vanilla.
Vanilla? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm a connoisseur of vanilla, okay?
Yeah, you're probably not a connoisseur of the game this looks like a really this looks like a pretty even matchup, from what I'm saying.
Look, what do you mean I'm not a connoisseur of the game? An even match up? I'm sorry. Do you want to just do you just want to quickly look at the leaderboards of the running competition?
Leaderboard? I'm watching a really even match here. It's only 2 goals in the past minute 40.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes and 20.
That's a nice goal.
Phoenix is the one that I said was going to come out on top. Seems to be on top right now, don't you think, Zen? Not trying to take anything away from the Clavers Rockets.
You said it's going to be a 5 out of the first 30 seconds. You said like it's going to be a wash.
Look, I didn't say it was going to be a wash. I just said Phoenixes are the favorites.
Yeah, they're the heavy favorites.
You know what? We can go back and we can rewatch this, and we can see, alright?
Okay.
How strong my words were when I said this, alright? I didn't say they were the strong favorites. I said they were the favorites, okay?
I give them a hard time because I love them. It's alright. I'm going to see some sick plays coming out from Blue, though. I know they've got potential here for a good mechanical play. Rogan Boys, he's had some good air drills, he's had some good follow-ups.
Look, just
it away here,
I could 100% agree with you. Sometimes the stats lie. I'm going to be 100% with you with that one. Where perhaps leaderboard is not as different as it suggests. And the reason being for that is that perhaps all the wins and losses that have come through have been very close in reality.
Perhaps. Rogan Boys. Oh! Sick attempt on the double.
Oh, Dinksy now tries to get it out of there, but Rogan's bringing it back in. Maybe an opportunity here. And they managed to put one away. SPCC 1-2. Look, I know you're excited to prove me wrong, okay? I know you're excited, Zen, but come on.
Okay, we don't have bias here. But I'm all down for an exciting game. That was a play coming up. So.
Good stuff there coming on through. Alrighty, well, let's see what the Phoenixes can bring to the table here now. Of course, I do like when things are closer than what it Then what perhaps the leaderboard should suggest. Rogan Boys gets up there, but nice little bump from Camo will bring it back down. Maybe an opportunity for the Phoenixes.
Yeah, Rogan Boys has been a complete standout in this first game for the blue side. Oh, it's looking like a goal there. Oh,
okay, Zen.
That
was a caster curse.
That wasn't on Rogan Boys. That was just a unfortunate whiff from both. Don't worry.
You put your caster curse on him, okay?
It's the warm up. Don't worry. It has been impressive this game though.
It's the warm up. I think that's when you go to like, nah, it's just the warm up. It's fine. It's all good.
It is the warm up.
There's no problem.
That's the cope for every team. Oh, hang on. They're falling apart at the seams here. What's going on? Oh.
Things just not going their way now. That's a good commit. Rogan able to come on through there, knock that one to safety, but thinks he bring it back. Camo waiting in the wings.
Stop bumping each other. It's all thrown on the back wall, bumping each other. Get together, lads.
Okay, alright. Rogan has no boost. Taunt, nice little touch there. It's not going to be enough. Deegan gets behind it. Manages to keep it out, but even though they do manage to stop the ball from going in the goal, they've still got a minute to bring back 2. And now it's 3.
I'd like to release a formal apology for really setting my caster curse into this blue side.
Yeah,
I think since opening my mouth, it's just fallen apart.
I feel like I deserve a formal apology.
You're not getting one.
Fine, be like that, Zen. Here I am thinking that, you know, we've become good friends throughout this cast, and you know, I've got strong skin. I don't care. I don't really care at all. Right now, SBC definitely do need to put a little bit of thought into the care there. 1-4. Definitely not the ideal the ideal goal deficit that you want to be dealing with. But with 20 seconds left here, I think you do start thinking about game 2.
Yeah, the Clavers started out really nicely. They did go down by 2, but the majority of this game was really solid. Like they held it together, they're putting on good challenges, and then something about this caster guy just came into effect, and they just started hitting each other. they couldn't help themselves.
You have to be careful with the curse, Zen. Okay, you can't give too much praise, otherwise.
I've never wielded this power before. I can't help it.
It's look, you know, it's everyone talks about that idea where it's when you're a player listening to casters, sometimes you just feel like the casters are lobbing bombs at you, and then when you're on the receiving end, you're like, oh, it's pretty easy to lob bombs, isn't it?
It is. I'm an amateur. I'm a wee amateur. I've never wielded this kind of power before, but now I understand. So maybe I'll start praising PCC.
If you wait a little bit longer, you'll start to see like the wizened beard start to grow into place as you know as you begin to understand your power coming to it.
Yeah,
I have to shave in between every break just as it starts to show.
That's the most unk joke I think I've ever heard.
Hey, look, you know, I am a dad, okay? I am a dad.
Yeah, he's a dad now. He started cracking them too.
I'm allowed to crack the dad jokes, okay? Well, obviously SBCC need to bring it back to the drawing board on that one goal there. PCC looking very strong. But I think it's just a matter of keeping that form that they had at the start of the game, right? I feel like you're pretty happy with the performance initially. It's probably just a consistency play here for SBCC.
Yeah, I think it's a slow build-up for them into the series. Game 2, you really hope for something big from them. I'll say it again, alright? Cast Curse isn't real, guys. Rogan Boys, he had it. Alright, he had some really good plays going. He had some really good follow-ups from his 2 teammates as well. The structure of PCC is slightly stronger in terms of their ability to control the field, but we're hoping, or at least SBCC is hoping that they can throw a spanner in the works for him.
Well, that's a spanner right there.
That's a spanner. That's a edge.
Look at that one there. So, yeah, Deegan, beautiful angle there. Camo unable to get back in time. Thinks he just a bit short on the jump here, and SBCC off to a good start.
That's a fantastic read. That's right above him too. That's actually a really hard ball to read. Good on him.
Oh, Ninja slowing it down. Taunt Nest will push it towards the center, but it is going to be cleared for the time being.
That's brilliant play in the corner from Ninja. He's doing what some of the other teams from the past game should have done, in terms of just slowing it down in the corner, keeping it in a safe spot. This isn't safe though. Oh, diving save!
That was dangerous, but isn't going to result in any damage being caused just yet. Dinksy now gets it over the edge there. It's going to be in the center. Deegan, that's a bit of a soft touch. Camo reads it.
It's rough. That's rough. It's right down the other end too. 2 clean beats coming out and just no boost on the back wall. Can't help but just make a poor touch.
Yeah, you could see Deegan was trying to sort of get the angle a little bit off there so it wouldn't go into the center, but it is tough to make it work. Deegan did the best of what they could in the situation. Maybe an opportunity here. The touch is going to go slightly wide. Taunt Nest is going to beat Rogan to it in the air.
I mean, Ninja Kid has been a standout defender at the moment for the Clavers. He's been keeping it safe in their corners. He's kept under control for his team. But there's just been an absolute onslaught of challenges coming out from Phoenix.
Well, Deegan manages to keep that one out. We'll continue to pile the pressure on here, the Phoenixes will. Back into the corner here, Tauntness trying to get around, but Deegan once again is going to be there. Does end up beating Tauntness to the ball and gets the clear.
Yeah, you can just see really good spacing coming out from Phoenixes. They're seeing these panicked clears coming out from Clavers, and they're just waiting for the ball to come back to them.
Camo with the
really
quick
smart
reset
play from the whole team.
Isn't going to get it. Deegan, good recovery here, and I feel like the structure now has definitely settled for both the teams. They're definitely feeling. Oh my! Okay, I cast a curse. I apologize.
What shot?
That's so nice. Oh,
It's filth. What a banger. Wow.
Oh, that was a.
Just as Clavers are getting back into it, he just absolutely shuts the door.
That was a disgusting angle. I don't think anyone could have defended that. As we say that, oh, Dinksy comes on through, and it's. Oh, look at that touch. Yeah, brings it down. Oh.
This guy's have a coffee in between the games. Like, he's just absolutely dumpstered the game. My God.
And it's just it sort of like took the wind out of SPCC sales, right? It's like that's like what we're looking at here. Like PCC with that amazing play from Camo beforehand has sort of like taken this momentum and taken control of the game.
What are you doing, SPCC? You've just gotten back into the series, and then it's just an absolute onslaught of attacks from this one player. Wow.
Ball's got up high. Deegan needs to get there. Tauntness with a decent chance at the shot there. That's a safe pinch if I've ever seen one.
Well,
so immediately getting it right out.
That's an amazing clear. How intentional it was, I've got no idea.
Look, I'm going to say it was pretty intentional. Oh, the opportunity for Tauntness. Ninja's going to be there. Reads that one. Brings it straight on out. Once again, tries to pass it through to Deegan, but it's just going to end up in the center here. Maybe an opportunity for PCC. Ball's coming down. Good save from Ninja. Well read.
Yeah, this guy's a monster defender, Ninja Kid. He's been keeping his team in it.
Oh,
just waiting to see
Ooh.
things to stabilize out for Clavers. Like, you know, Phoenix have had their pop-off moment. To be fair, they've had their pop-off moment. But now it's time for them to work their way back here, but they just keep bumping each other on the wall.
No, not like this, Zen.
Themselves, they're just stuck on each other.
Oh no, I don't think they were expecting the soft touch on that. Just to redirect in that scenario, and PCC probably locking away game 2 with that one.
I'm not the axles or the ankles are broken. That was brutal.
Well, Tauntness doing a good job there to sort of guide that down, but SPC will continue to defense there. Camo has been doing some very beautiful things as well, making life a living hell right now for SPCC.
Yeah, Camo has been giving some really strong Nomps vibes from this game. He's just been taking control of every ball. He's been putting on a really threatening attack each and every time as well. He hasn't been giving away the ball at all.
Well, as we continue
Again,
here,
brilliant
Camo.
challenge.
Passes to Tautness.
Is that a goal? Oh, close.
Setup's there, but the defense holds for now. You can't defend anymore of SBCC. You have to get some sort of countermeasure in it. You can't just be consistent defense. As I say, that ball, Camo uncharacteristically misses out on that one.
Yeah, whoops in the chat. Self-reporting.
As we can see here, tries to go for a bit of a doomsy, but he's going to be able to find it. Ninja now is going to wrestle with Tautness, but Tautness will come out on top. Camo now looking to do something fancy. Flip reset.
Oh,
Doesn't need it.
he's
Shot at
giving
goal.
so many opportunities to his team,
Yeah.
and it's just
Oh.
it goes low. Oh, gosh.
Doesn't go
As
through.
much as I praise Claver for the little things that they do right, you look at Phoenix and they're controlling the boost. They're following. They keep you a really tight formation. They're following each and every thing that they make. Really, really good team coordination here. Game 2 to Phoenix as well.
And it's just, you've been seeing a little bit of that X factor come on through as well from PCC.
Oh, yeah.
Tautness, Dinksy, Camo, especially Camo has been really bringing some good stuff. That's definitely illustrated in that score there. You can see Camo 627. Deegan, of course, pretty high score as well, even though they weren't able to come out on top. But you can see that there is definitely a better cohesion coming across to the Phoenixes.
Yeah, Deegan scored that first goal in that game, and Camel was like, "What are we doing, guys? Back up a bit." And then he just goes ahead and participates. He's got 3 of those goals in participation. 75% goal participation. Outrageous stats.
Well, we have to wait and see. We'll just perhaps a bit of a change here of vehicles as
Had a
well.
lobby issue.
Yeah, I think there's going to be fixing some things up there while we get this one up and running. But yeah, I mean, if you're SBCC now, Zen, we need your professional opinion here. What do you bring to the table here as SBCC to sort of knock PCC down knock the Phoenixes down a peg?
If you're SBCC, if you can't beat them, blow them up. That's the going strategy.
Demo.
All right, you need to take this Camo guy out if you're SBCC. There haven't been enough demos. In fact, I've been seeing more demos coming out from Camo. He's the whole deal. He's the whole package. So if SBCC can sort of rally together and get some of the demos going, it'll come together really well.
Oh, well, jumping right back on into it.
It's a good start.
That's definitely a good start for SBCC. We saw this in game 2. It was very quick goals, actually 2 seconds quicker in comparison.
Rough kickoff.
Not the best kickoff. Rogan able to grab that one on through and give a much needed lead here for SBCC.
What's the likelihood of a reverse sweep? What are we thinking?
Zen, you gotta watch your power, mate. You gotta. You went in too hard, too quickly.
It's a rough kicker from one end. It's another rough kicker from the other. This is going to be another one.
No, this one looks pretty tame. Pretty tame in comparison to the other two. Deegan, though, maybe might be able to create an opportunity. Tries to push through. Rogan tries to put a little bit of urgency onto it afterwards, and ball will continue to go up high. Maybe another opportunity here for SBCC, but
very good opportunities.
Will be cleared out from the Phoenixes.
Yeah, you can see Claver, they're starting to clean up their formation a bit. Their spacing's a lot better than it was in the first couple games. Deegan, ready for that clear coming out from the Phoenix?
First 2 games are just a warm-up game, right?
Yeah. If you're meant to win, you'll win 3 in a row.
Exactly, right?
It's been the going thing for today.
Reverse sweep has to be the goal now of SBCC. PCC now beginning to pile on the pressure that we've been seeing in the previous games. Rogan will do a good job to get that clear out. It's going to try to push it over the edge, but Camo recovers quickly.
Yeah, you can just see here, even when there is a failed attempt on off, Clavers, they're ready to pick up the ball and try again. They're playing a very good possession game, but the net's just open. What has happened here?
Yeah.
Greedful 100 has overtaken Ninja. He's like, nah. I want this 100.
Yeah. It was literally that. The greed.
Happens to the best of us.
Agreed. I'm gonna be honest with you, Zen. I would have gone for that boost then.
I would have too.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's better things there's bigger things to worry about than a goal to concede.
Well, there's gonna be PCC now looking possibly to take the series here with that 1 goal advantage. Well, 1 goal might be the meaning of the series being over, or perhaps maybe the comeback for SBCC. Very dangerous. Tallness, good shot there, but will be red. Save comes across. Camo now tries to reset there. Nice pass. Oh, Dinksy tries to get it through. It's enough.
It's very confusing watching Clavers. They had moments of brilliance where they've got really good spacing. They're ready to pick up the offense. They're holding possession, and then you've got when they're under pressure on defense, they fall apart. They step for each other. They don't know where to go.
And that's understandable, right? You panic when you think you're going to concede a goal.
It is panic. It's very understandable. That's thing. You deal with it with experience. Exactly. It's something you gradually get over.
And then at that point you go, okay, you know what? I should have jumped. You should have gone for it. That's another attack there by Camo. It's going to be handled nicely. Open goal! Open goal! Camo gets back.
Save! What a massive save. That's huge.
Managed to get through.
That's to do it as well.
That is a huge save there. That could have meant the possible comeback here for SBCC, but now they need to pull something else out. Opportunity again. Man. Camo there once again to get the ball clear.
Camo is he's the Seki right now. He's security. He's closing the door on every chance Clavers get. Wow. He scores down the other end as well.
If there's a gatekeeper, it'd be Camo. It definitely seems to be locking all the doors here for any goal opportunities for SBCC. And then directly afterwards, counterattacks, strong, fast. 4-1 now all of a sudden, and I'm starting to feel pretty confident in saying Phoenix is probably the ones going to probably take this. I think maybe my caster curse comes in, maybe it doesn't. We'll have to wait and see.
Can I scratch that first conversation off the record?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like
it's 2 minutes though. There's plenty of time here. We've seen
I'm looking at
more goals in less time.
What was it? I think I can remember. I'm looking at a very evenly matched scenario here, Mendrix.
And then they start bumping each other in the back wall. Oh, it's another one. Oh. This is rough.
I don't think you're a connoisseur of the AEL High School. How dare you, Zen?
I'm not a connoisseur of the game, apparently.
How dare you?
I'm definitely not a connoisseur of the game. I've lost my status.
It's okay. You know, these things happen here. But, I mean, that being said, I think there's a lot to talk about here for SBCC as well, right? It's obviously, I think it's just a consistency scenario here. I feel like, again, it's just a number of things that are pretty easy to fix.
Absolutely.
Because you have, like, it's clear that we can see them take it to PCC and have a decent amount of competitiveness for, like, 2 to 3 minutes. All you need to do is extend that by 1 or 2 minutes. All of a sudden, we have a complete series.
Yeah, it can be little things that fall apart. You know, maybe your communications fall apart. Maybe you just sort of zone out a bit after something doesn't go your way. So it's very easy to fall out of the game at that flow state.
Yeah.
And these players are very capable. We can see it in the mechanics and the ability. Another nice goal coming out from
Ninja finds it there. Nice little jump on through from Rogan. Was
Lovely
able to,
beat, yeah.
Push that across.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly have the potential. They clearly have the potential to make something of themselves. It's just much like many other teams we've seen before, it takes a bit of time.
Absolutely.
Different teams take different amounts of time.
I think the thing to note here is we definitely have teams who were previously from Division 2, have brought it up a notch, have now entered into Division 1, and clearly there's just it's a different level, right? They need to bring that up a notch.
Different ballpark, absolutely.
Yeah. And to be honest, this is the best way to improve, is to go up against opponents that do have that consistency or that slight X factor that has been another 300, 400 hours, whatever it may be, in the game.
Absolutely. You do have the best of the best in the AEL in Division 1, and it's a big jump going up from Div 2, and sometimes it takes a rough season just to get your bearings, and then you can come back stronger the next one.
Absolutely there. SPCC puts another one away, making it a 7-2. Bit of a... Look, it's not a Brazil. It's not 7-1.
Yeah, they saved themselves that. They saved themselves from that one. That'd be rough.
That's where we can look at things and take solace in the fact that it's not a Brazil. Broken Boys able to get the beat there, but Totness will grab it back. Nice little pass to DNX or Dinksy. Oh, I'd call it Dinksy. Hopefully, look, players, you can message me if I've said your name wrong in any way. Just let me know. I'll fix it. Next week.
You would butcher it. You would.
I would butcher it. I'm sorry. You see, I haven't done just Rocket League, Zen. You see, I'm a very...
You're a multi-talented man.
I've done a lot of things here, and I have been known as the butcher of names for quite some time, okay?
Amazing,
Clearly, you don't know who you're speaking with right now. I am the one who knocks and says the wrong names. As we say that, though, of course,
That's talent.
3 comes to the end there. And it will be PCC, the Phoenixes, locking that one away. Thank you very much to SBCC for showing us what you guys are capable of. We can expect some great things in the future. We can see it, right? The makings of greatness is there.
Yeah, they had some great moments. Both teams had some great moments. It's just Phoenix had more great moments.
Exactly, right? That's what it comes down to, right? It's just being decisive with your victories, all the other stuff there. It's been a great day. I've been loving everything that everyone's put together. All the teams have been fantastic in terms of jumping in, really giving it a good whack to try and give us the best show possible. Zen, before I do, shout out our sponsors once again. Do you have anything you want to say before I close this one all out?
Yeah, I mean, Div 1, Div 2 has been some great Rocket League today. I've been really impressed with just the standard of play and the level of sportsmanship that we've seen across both ends. Even in the games where it's been a wipeout, there's always been great moments on both sides. Just the fact that everyone sticks it out and has a good time on the day is what matters.
Absolutely, and of course, we wouldn't be able to have those good times if it wasn't for the sponsors. Of course, AGON by AOC, the gaming monitor partner who provides the best in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And Indomie, the noodle partner made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. And with that, that is everything for today. Of course, we're going to be back next week with more Rocket League action here provided you by the Australian Esports League, High School League. So much more to come away. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. See you there.